So hey guys, I'm here with Mr. Fredric Lehrman, best-selling author of Prosperity Consciousness. And so Mr. Fredric, so you teaching Prosperity Consciousness since 1974?
Yes, a long time. Long time.
Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, I was a professional musician and I was interested in art, and I thought artists should be poor and it would make them better artists. And I went to a seminar in 1974 because a friend of mine was interested in it and he had to be out of town. So he gave me a ticket and said, "You go and listen to this." And it was the first information I had heard about money that made me really interested. It wasn't about money so much as it was about the consciousness, the way our minds relate to money, and how that connects to every aspect of our lives. Because we have so much stress, people worry about money more than almost anything else. And there's a constant, shall we say, conflict in the mind. Because money is what we want, but then there's so many bad ideas about money. That money is dirty, that money is evil, that rich people are not good people, or rich people are not really happy. It's better to be poor and honest. All kinds of things that are built into your mind as you grow up that cause you to feel somewhat uncomfortable when people give you money, or when you earn it, or when you spend it. You never feel balanced. So I found that very interesting, and I applied what I learned in that workshop for 2 years. I used it very, very diligently, and I found that everything cleared up if I just followed the plan, and my mind was able to remove the conflicts. The result was that without working harder and without feeling like it was a big effort, and by doing only what I really like to do and making it more valuable to many more people, I increased my income in those first 2 years by a factor of 16 times what I was earning when I started. I doubled it, and I doubled it, and I doubled it 4 times. And then after that I began teaching. And I've changed and expanded the course many times. I continue to modify it as banking changes, as the economies change. And right now we're in a very, very interesting, challenging, and something we've never seen before, a very difficult time economically all over the world. So this information becomes important even at the level of governments. And I've had some students who were in government jobs at a high level, or were bankers, or were consultants to international corporations who've taken this course, and they said that it works even at their level. The same principles work for people who are at a minimum wage job, or for people who make millions of dollars every year. The principles are the same, and the conflicts are the same in the mind. Once you clear the conflict, money becomes an easy thing. And the value of who you are is not connected to the money, but how much you get your money's worth out of life. So the money becomes a tool rather than you becoming a tool of the money, which is where most of us feel we are.
How can we get your courses?
Well, the 2 courses, this first one, Prosperity Consciousness, is about this material I was just talking about, and it is about your relationship with money and everything you do with it. Earning, saving, spending, investing, buying, selling, negotiating, all of the other things we do all the time with money. And it removes all the limited thoughts that we have about it. This is published by Nightingale Conant, which is one of the largest in the world of companies doing business training tapes. So they came to me and asked me to do this with them in 1992. And this is the second course, which is about money when you are talking to another person, when you're communicating with someone, and money is the purpose of the conversation. So about sales mostly, but also any other kind of a negotiation. When you're talking to a banker, trying to get a mortgage, all of these things are communications about money. And so this is 33 lessons about the inner factors that control outer results. You may say all the right things, but if you have thoughts that are in conflict with what you're saying, the negotiation doesn't seem to work out very well. But when what you say is true for you, and true and supportive for both sides of the table, then everything happens effortlessly and smoothly. It's as if everything is freed up and moves very directly to the result that you want. So these 2 courses can be studied separately or at the same time. You can do either one first. If you're in a sales profession, if that's what you do all day, and your work, you could start with the 33 lessons on inner factors. If you want to start with this one, this is true for everybody. I think prosperity consciousness course should be taught to high school students. I wish I had known this in high school. It would have worked for me then, and it would have avoided 10 years of struggle in the workplace. And you can get both of these from, if you go online, to Nomad University, N-O-M-A-D, nomaduniversity.com, and you'll find these for sale there, and you can order them directly from me, and we can be in touch if you have any questions.
All right, so thank you guys. Definitely get these two courses. So thank you.
Okay, thanks very much. Thank you.